So congratulations, great way to end this very short pre-season. Were you happy with the performance?
Yeah, I think the performance was very, very, very good until the red card. I think we start in the way we used to start, intense, high tempo on the ball and off the ball. And then the red card changed a little bit the game, but also I think it's normal. They just told me they start 4th July. So 40 days.
To have to play the majority of the game against 10 players when you actually want the intensity to be against 11?
No, because you have also to learn to play with intensity against a team with 10 players, But overall, I think it's also, as I said, normal. They start 40 days ago, playing 6 in friendly game. We start 5-6 days ago, so it's normal. But now we can prepare ourselves for the Premier League.
And you have some momentum. João Pedro and Liam Delap on the score sheet today. Joao played down the competition between the two on the score sheet.
Yeah, absolutely. They are both our strikers, so we need them scoring goal during the season, and we are very happy with both of them.
Particularly for Liam, his first Chelsea goals as well. How much confidence is that going to give him?
For Liam, but anyway, he played he played some games in USA. Now he scored finally, but they have to be, not any pressure, not any stress. They are going to score goal for sure, and they are going to miss goal for sure, but at the end they are going to help us.
There was a worrying scene with Trevor Chalobah. How is he? Is he going to be okay for Sunday?
He's what? So he decided to go out.
What about Wesley Fofana? He's obviously been back training. Is he likely to be ready for Crystal Palace next week?
He is available for Palace, and we are very happy because West for us is an important player.
And of course, just these 2 games for pre-season. Just finally, how excited are you for the Premier League season to start, and how confident are you now after these 2 wins?
I'm confident in general, but for sure excited because we have another long season, and we're going to try to do our best.
Good luck. Thank you, Enzo.
It's fair to say that you've settled in very well here. 2 goals in front of this Stamford Bridge crowd. How did that feel?
I'm very happy to score at the Stamford Bridge. I think I enjoyed this pre-season. 2 games, 2 goals. Now we need to rest and start well in the Premier League.
You've made a real impact since joining here. What's it been like playing with this group of players?
Like I said when I came, Chelsea have a brilliant team, young team, so make it easy for me to come and to do my best with them.
I saw you applauding both of Liam Delap's goals today. How much competition is there between the two?
I don't want to say competition. I think it's very good for Chelsea if they both strike, have a good level. Last game he didn't score, today he scored 2 goals, and I'm very happy for him.
Crystal Palace on Sunday, do you feel ready?
Yeah, always.
Good luck, enjoy the laugh of appreciation.
Thank you, thanks.
So 5 goals in 5 games for João Pedro. He's certainly hit the ground running. Jimmy, just how big a role can we expect him to play this season?
Look, he's come here for big money. He's going to lead the team, I think, up front. If he keeps on going like he's gone now, he will be a magnificent success. They need goals on a regular basis. Chelsea creates a lot of chances. He's very calm, and so far so good. He looks the real deal.
Yeah, and Carlton, it was João Pedro with Chelsea's 2nd goal of the afternoon after some brilliant work from Pedro Neto. Still, a great goal for João.
Yeah, listen, when you've got players that can feed you the ball, like the Pedros of this game, you've got to look at where their positioning is as a winger. When you see Cole Palmer gets on the ball, he's always looking to thread it forward. So it looks like Neto is going to have like a lot of fun this season when you've got players that can run into the space, head the ball into an empty net, I should say, because it seemed like that. But it's just one of the ball was so good onto his forehead and he just put it in the net. And that's all that you want as a striker. You just want to just get easy chances.
Yeah, Pedro to Pedro. You say easy chances, Carlton, though, but he makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Of course, but that's the whole point of being a professional footballer. You're supposed to make the game look easy, and that's what they do when you can see it at first glance.
Milan were down to 10 men in the second half, although they did stay in the game, didn't they? I know the scoreline doesn't reflect that, but the red card obviously
Yeah, it did change the game. The dynamics changed, but I must say, AC Milan was still giving them problems at times, playing the ball really well. But playing against them managed to be a lot easier.
Well, I'm delighted to say we are joined by Chelsea's captain, Reece James. Thank you so much. What a day at Stamford Bridge. You're getting used to lifting trophies, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean it's always a good sign when you lift a trophy. You know, we finished last season really strong with 2 trophies, and you know it's a good feeling for the club at the moment.
How high is confidence right now after that big win out in America? You're the world champions going into the new Premier League season. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How high is confidence? How confident?
No, for sure we are confident. As you mentioned, we are world champions. You know, we've had a really difficult period in the last 2 years, and we've come a long way. And this season, you know, everyone's excited, and we believe, you know, we're in a good position.
And for you, obviously, on a personal level, great assist for that opener. How are you feeling?
No, I'm feeling strong. You know, our summer was a lot shorter than usual because we finished the tournament so late. And yeah, the pre-season's been quick, but no, the turnaround is really fast, but we're preparing good.
How are the new signings settling in? It looks like they've been at the club for much longer than they have.
No, I mean, most of them were on the score sheet today. You know, they started well. You know, they are very talented boys, and no, I think they're great additions to the team.
Looking good, certainly looking good, Carlton.
Yeah, Reece, long time, my bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking good. Listen, man, what is it like having such great forward attacking options now? Now you see, you've got the likes of João Pedro, you've got the likes of Delap. What's that gonna tell? What's the dynamics gonna change in that forward line now?
No, I think to compete for titles you need competition, and you know, we have a lot of, you know, very good attackers, so you know, it puts them under pressure to produce week in, week out, and if they don't do it, you know, there's another good player that wants to come in and play. So I think, you know, it's going to push and take everyone to a next level, and I think that will help the team all around.
Perfect.
It's now your 3rd year going into the captaincy. Yeah, was a new thing for you. It looks like you know what you're doing. How are you feeling with the pressure and with everything that comes with it?
No, I'm growing year on year, game on game. You know, the hardest for me was when you know, I was captain. It was so early and I wasn't playing so regularly. This is what I found most difficult. Yeah. But you know, I've been back a while now, and you know, I'm finding my rhythm again. And you know, being on the pitch and playing with the teammates definitely, you know, helps me grow all around.
What is the aim, Reece, this season? How hopeful are you you'll be competing for the Premier League title come the end of it, come May?
You know, we are Chelsea Football Club. You know, this club is you know, meant to be, you know, somewhere near the top of the Premier League, challenging for titles. You know, and we will try to do our best this season to get our hands on silverware and compete with the best.
Well, congratulations! What a summer it's been for you and your sister as well, winning the Euros. Congratulations to you both. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Reece.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Reece, mate.
Oh, great to hear from Reece James there, captain of the world champions. Just how important is his role in this team?
He is very important. That's why I asked the question. You know, it's his 3rd year being a captain. Not somebody that is really outspoken, but to be a leader, you don't need to be outspoken. His quality on the ball is just immense. I've been a striker. And when you have a right back or a left back that can deliver the ball to you as he can, you know, it's a big plus. But then also his character, you know, is very important for Chelsea. We need to see him. We need to see him on the pitch, week in, week out, and it's looking like he's getting there. You know, so well done to him.
Carlton, what do you like most about when he's at his best?
Listen, he's got a right foot to die for, isn't he? When you look at his style of play, he's really calm, very nonchalant, and I just like that he vibrates that across the whole team, and that's the main thing, because he sets the vibes, he sets the tone. And when you got Reece James on the pitch, the other players look up to him and they think, and he's so young, but he's the most experienced at the club, so it just shows you what he is to this club and what he means to the players.
He is a leader, of course, but he's still quiet, reserved guy, as we just saw there. Is it an issue, do you think, maybe the lack of big characters, your John Terrys in that dressing room?
No, you don't need to. Everybody leads differently. He's somebody that doesn't have to say a lot of words. He shows. Like today, he showed what kind of player he is, and he's taking people with him. Leadership is not always screaming or being the biggest person, you know. So he's doing a magnificent job. The only thing that we need him to stay fit, you know, stay fit and be available for the team. And if that means that the manager is not using him 3 times a week, but 2 times, then so be it. But he is so important for this team.
Carlton, would you agree with that? Leading on the pitch with your football just as important as shouting in the dressing room at the players?
Yeah, well, I'm from the generation where we had loads of shouters, and sometimes the shouter doesn't even play well. But but as long as he's playing well, leading by example, and you can see him, he's directing people what to do. You can see people looking to him for confidence to say, no, you're doing right. That's all that matters. You don't have to be a shouter these days as well. I don't think it works with the modern day player. If you're going to shout him, you might just put him back in his shell. So you need to be able to come out with a different energy to try and get the best out of your teammate.
OK, well, let's take a look at the Delap double now, starting with penalty. It was Esteval Willian that won the penalty. It looked like he wanted to take it. They were having a little discussion, but he did give the ball to Liam Delap, who stepped up, full of confidence, and actually, Jimmy, a really important goal. Pressure was on him to a certain extent.
Yeah, pressure is on him, but what I like is he went to Esteval and said, no, I'm taking it, I'm taking the responsibility. More importantly, he puts it away really convincing, really convincing. You know, he's picked his corner, he didn't wait a little bit, he went straight away for it, and great execution.
Like that penalty, Carlton?
Brilliant. Listen, the day, just hit the target. I've missed 1 penalty in my career, and it's not a nice feeling, trust me. I don't know how many you've missed.
How many have you taken?
5. But you know what? It had to be done. You've got to still put it in the onion bag, and he done so, because that is the pressure. He's got João Pedro to perform against now, and he knows he's going to have to up his game. So every opportunity you get in that box, whether it's a freebie or not, put it in the back of the net.
Well, scoring that obviously gave him confidence, because he went on to score his 4th goal here at Stamford Bridge after an exceptional ball from Andre Santos.
Yeah, and he takes it really well. He takes it really well. What I like about this goal is he is not taking a touch. He's already in the right position, and bang, away. Goalkeeper can't set. You pick your corner and you hit the net. Well done to the boy, and this is what he needed.
Just how important is that competition up front? You two will know that. Does it spur you on when you know you're competing for your place?
Yeah, of course. But every successful team needs that. You know that somebody is breathing behind your neck, you know that if you don't deliver, somebody will try to take your spot. And it's needed, and you can see that. That's why he took the ball off Esteval, you know, to take that penalty, to get him off the on the score sheet and to get him going. It's all about confidence for strikers, momentum and confidence.
Did you like that competition, Carlton?
Oh, when I was here, I had Jimmy Floyd in front of me. Then if it weren't Jimmy Floyd, it was either Good Johnson. Then you got Zola, and then you go on to Didier Zira. It was.
Was that good for you?
Because it ups your levels, because you're training with the best, and when you're training with the best, you're sharpening each other's tools. You need to be out there, and you've got to give your. And I'm putting pressure on these guys as well in training.
And I know I'm not giving my spot up.
Exactly. So it's healthy. It's healthy competition. It has to be done, and every great team has at least 1 or 2 great strikers that can actually push each other to get to the next level.
Well, it wasn't a perfect afternoon for Chelsea, because they did concede a goal. They hadn't conceded a goal since Esteval scored against them in the Club World Cup quarter-final for Palmeiras. But it was a very good goal, wasn't it, that Youssef Fofana scored for AC Milan?
Yeah, it wasn't perfect. You want to keep clean sheets. They had a few outbreaks in the first half, and this is really a really good pass and a really good finish. But that is the thing of Chelsea at the moment. that is where they can improve a little bit more defensively.
What do you make of that AC Milan performance? Because Luka Modric did change the game as we predicted when he came on, but playing very deep.
You had some great players. Simon Blackis as well. He was really impressive. He was getting in between the lines, making a real problem on the left-hand side. And then you've got obviously Reece James that had to tell him off a bit because he was a bit too eager. But defensively, I think Chelsea has some work to do, definitely. But they get one or two players in, maybe that to just shore up the defence. So even if there's another injury, you can protect. And I just think what's going to happen from now on is that they're going to be working on that defence, because now you can see the front lines, they're thriving. Now it's just the defence part that probably Maresca is going to have a look at.
Yep, he certainly will, but still a very convincing performance from the world champions Chelsea once again at Stamford Bridge, and another trophy lift. There we go, 4-1 win against AC Milan. Will hopefully get the thoughts of their manager Enzo Maresca. There he is with Faker Others after this break.
What are you doing?
Well, yet another trophy for Enzo Maresca's Chelsea after today's 4-1 win against AC Milan. A convincing performance, the new signings shining, and that followed Friday's 2-0 win against Bayer Leverkusen. So the feel-good factor is certainly here at Stamford Bridge in the sunshine, and I'm delighted to say Pat Nevin joins us. A week to go, Pat.
Chelsea put on a show against AC Milan, and Enzo Maresca's men are looking sharp ahead of the new season. It couldn't have started better for the Blues. Just 6 minutes in, Reece James curled in a dangerous free kick that deflected off Andre Kubas and into the net for an own goal. And things got worse for Milan quickly. 2 minutes later, Neto's clever cross found Joao Pedro unmarked, and the striker nodded home with ease for 2-0. Kubas' nightmare continued when he was sent off in the 18th minute after pulling down Joao Pedro one-on-one. From that moment, Chelsea were in complete control. In the second half, Liam Delap stepped up to convert a penalty in the 67th minute, blasting it low past the keeper. Milan grabbed one back, but Delap wasn't done. In stoppage time, Andre Santos split the defense with a gorgeous pass, and Delap smashed it first time to seal a 4-1 win. Full-time in a dominant Chelsea performance. Kubas' own goal and red card set the tone. Joao Pedro scored again, and Delap came off the bench to bag a brace. Chelsea look ready, but here's the question: should Liam Delap be pushing for more minutes this season? Let us know in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to Sport Lab for all your preseason coverage.